Hello, everybody. It's Joshua. And before we bring the collective through and share a brief message with you, I wanted to introduce you to a very new friend of mine. This is Peace Puppy. And he was adopted yesterday, maybe close around this time, actually. So this is Peace Puppy. Well, that's his head. And this is his body. So he's a pretty nice sized puppy. So he's also my surrogate. Whenever I am sending a rainbow hug to someone or rainbow love, I send it through this puppy, and then it filters through either all of humanity, through the plant kingdom, all of creation, or to a very specific individual. And if I have any hands-on healing that's done remotely, I do it through pups, and it will be received for that individual or for those groups of people. So first I'm going to start with a rainbow hug. All right. So as most of you seen, it was my head, my chin went to the, what do you call this? The left side, but from my appearance, it's the right side. So it's my heart connecting with their heart more directly. When you see in movies and TV shows a lot, most people connect from the left side. I've thought that was, the easiest way to connect with the heart. However, I've noticed that connecting from the other side and then just taking a deep breath as I'm hugging and then breathing out slowly with the intentions of just feeling so much love and gratitude for that person, for those people. And this is how we consciously exchange energies of love, of peace, of forgiveness, of whatever it is. And then we let it go. So it brings me great honor and joy to bring through a group of non-physical beings that is assisting both myself and the planet and all of its inhabitants with the ascension process. This is a group of angels, masters, elementals, terrestrials, sometimes even the creator. And what's happening is each time they come through and each time you listen to any of the messages from them, you're entraining to the energies of your truth, of your promised land, your paradise. You're entraining to the purest form of love that you could receive. So oftentimes people will tell me they had to watch something or read something 8 or 10 times before they understood the message because it went so deep that it just way over their head. But trust me, if you're receiving this information in any way, it is being felt at the DNA level, at the core level, and it is healing tremendously. So if you're willing, take a moment. Just for the next few minutes, go ahead and let go of any thoughts going outside of what's going on in life. And if this is not the right time, go ahead and come back when it is. So you have a good 5, maybe 10 minutes to just really breathe in and be present to hear the information and to receive not just what you hear, but all the energy that's being sent to you that you don't hear. So I could just sit there in silence and let the energies come through, and it'll still do the same thing. The thing is, people want to see, they want to hear, they want to be engaged, involved. So for those people, I'm meeting everybody where they are. I will speak. Actually, they will speak through me. So if you open up your heart and just allow only what is true for you to move through your field, your experience, only for what is for your highest and best good. like taking a sip of water first. Okay, maybe more than a sip. Okay. Hello, dear brothers and sisters of the light. We are the collective, a group of non-physical beings that are here to assist you and others in the awakening process, many of which you call the ascension process. We are simply guides assisting you to your truth. So please take the information that resonates with you and let everything else go. For much of the information brought through, you will not be hearing with your physical ears. Joshua is now using a lot more percentage of the brain capacity than he used the entire incarnation up until this moment. And a big trigger happened recently. I believe, yes, we are correct. It was the day of his rebirth on August the 5th, which is the day he incarnated in the year 1975. This year, the year 2014, he watched a movie called Lucy, which shows the capacity of what happens when others in human form use more of their brain capacity. First, we will begin to share that this is no comparison by any means. We see each individual role just as important as the next. Joshua is very clear when he shares this information as well, that he is an equal to all. He is just playing a different role. You see, when one uses more of their brain capacity, they are more what you will call in charge of, or more control. We wouldn't say the word control. However, for you to understand this, you are more in control of your awareness and your capacity to create in physical form. Joshua has been experiencing many moments and sharing with others. And we asked to come through today at this moment so that we could share just a little more light on what Joshua is referring to. You see, when one watches a movie, they may be aware that it's an individual frame, and then there is another individual frame. And when you speed up the frames to a certain speed, you notice it is a free-flowing picture, or what you would consider a movie. And when the movie is paused, you can literally see one frame holding still. This is the same as the physical experience. You see, it is a frame by frame, if you will. And when you speed up the process, it looks like a moving picture. But in many ways, dear children, this is not the case at all. It is simply a frame by frame, and each time you bring your awareness to a frame, it increases the energy of it. And the moment that you no longer put your awareness to a particular part of the frame, it loses its you could say magnetize. It loses its emotions or energy, and it moves from a form, a physical manifestation, back into a wave, or what you would consider a particle, or a probability, if you will. There is so much information, Joshua is having a difficult time to bring this through. So give us a moment here. We have asked Joshua to quiet his mind completely so that we may come through in a more subtle way for you. What we are sharing with you, dear children, is that by quieting your mind, it appears that time slows down. And in this space, you are more aware of what is happening around you. And you are also able to change the emotions with any situation that is happening. And in doing so, it allows the situation itself to shift and change. In many ways, it appears that time is speeding up on your planet. And this is why we ask you, strongly encourage you to take the moments to center yourself, to ground yourself, and to be present. Not necessarily to judge, because many deep-seated emotions you are not even aware of are beginning to surface. And for many of you, it is so much that you cannot contain it in the physical body, and you must transition back to source and allow the healing to occur outside of the physical world. Have you noticed more and more beings are choosing to transition, or they have played their role and it is time for them to transition in order for the healing to take place? They've done all they could in the human body. In a way, in your time-space reality, your current issues will only increase and become harder to deal with. So the faster and the quicker that you decide to heal these old thought patterns that are coming up and that you are experiencing in your world, the easier this process is. Have you noticed during the last few moments that either you may notice your energy is rising, you may notice a tingling, or you may notice you forgot about everything in your life but the words you are hearing. And you may not even be hearing these words consciously. For some of you, you may already be asleep so that the information can move through on a deeper level without your prohibiting it or slowing it down. We ask you to consider, what if your life was literally recreating itself in every moment, and you're only seeing what you have built the momentum to accept? And the moment you change direction in your beliefs, that old, what you call life, will literally start to change in front of you, so that your new life, a new awareness, takes form. And what if we were to tell you that the moment you stop putting your attention to a so-called problem, and you accept that there is a solution waiting to be revealed, that the dense energies and emotions that you feel about the so-called problem or issue will also lessen. You see, there are no problems or issues created in what you consider theta brainwave when you relaxed your mind to this level. There are no problems or issues. There is no lack. no limitation, no suffer, no pain. So in this space, you are able to connect with any answer, any solution, any reality. We will give you a moment to breathe in everything that has been exchanged in this energy. And we are going to allow Joshua to raise the vibrations even higher so that it sinks through and allows the gentle, compassionate, graceful healing to occur. Do not, we ask you to avoid speeding up the healing. Let it happen on its own. This is the most graceful way to heal and expand and grow. Please take a moment and feel into your body. I'll give you a moment to really ground the energies. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Now, I have no idea what information came through during the last part. However, if you're interested, contact me through Facebook, facebook.com/Joshua Waitman. And probably within the next 15-20 minutes, I will have somebody. Unless you want to share real quick, do you know what that was? The last part?
It was definitely like tree talk, like an elemental.
Elemental energies?
Yeah, like earth.
Earth.
Something. And I don't know if you're talking to someone who's...
Well, yeah, it's live. I'm doing a live video chat. Not with anybody, just it's going to be on Google Air.
Remember your light.
Okay. The basic message of what came through at the end was remembering your light.
And to be willing to share it.
And be willing
with others.
To share it with others. Now, there's a lot more information that came through. However, that's the message for you to understand at this moment. So, thank you for receiving my love, the love of the collectives. And thank you for being who you are. It wasn't easy incarnating into a physical vehicle and to be experiencing Earth at this time, when in many ways it's the most challenging, because humanity's never reached this point before in their evolution. So, thank you from the deepest part of my soul to yours. You are amazing and wonderful, gifted, talented, and maybe I'll go bowling with some of you one day, or go swimming with you, or we'll have a great time experiencing this beautiful playground we call Earth. Until that time, may you continue to shine your light. Continue to remember who you are. And as the message is, remember your light and share it with others. Thank you.